right, so they did an open beta for patch notes, which comes out, I assume, Monday. I usually assume Tuesday, but it seems like they want to crank these things out on Mondays. So the patch notes, it's the Artemis patch, which also has a Wheelix in the notes because a Wheelix comes the next week. But this patch should be Monday. Artemis is going to be interesting because it truly looks like there's potential for the aspect and non-aspect to be played. It seems like ability Artemis, like we saw at the end of Smite 1, will be viable in some way, shape, or form. Might be able to jungle clear crazy with the aspect. I don't know. We already went over her kit. We watched the video on it, so I'm not going to go over it. Same with the Wheelix. The Wheelix is coming March 3rd. We've got the... Okay, so we need to talk about this. For the love of God, by the way. They're redropping old Smite 1 skins, and you can buy them 100% with legacy gems. So everyone who is crying about their skins, you're getting it. This is what they promised you, and they're doing it. So all you guys who whined and cried because you're ignorant should go and apologize and put a nice little post on Steam or something saying how great the game is. Cross-gen are going to be half purchasable with legacy gems, and the other half are going to have to be diamonds. These are new skins that are in both Smite 1 and Smite 2. And then I don't know what this is. Bossman Danza. Not really sure if this is the... I don't know what this is. I assume this is from Smite 1. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get it. So what do we got here? They're adding 2 new chests, classic and cross-gen. So that's cool. They're chests to buy again. People were asking for those. That's actually a pretty weird looking skin in UE5. God page changes a little bit. So Titan's base attacks cleave no longer hits Minotaurs. What is this? Oh, non-conquest. Okay. We don't care about this stuff. This is what I liked. The player kill XP reward almost tripled. I have been indirectly whining about this as a jungler for the last month. I hate that I can be 10, 1, and 3, and the solo and duo lane are still 2 levels ahead of me. This potentially fights that. Now, obviously, if your duo lane is being killed a lot, they're going to snowball harder now. It looks like the inferior multiplier has been increased from 0.1 to 0.2. So does this mean that you get even less when they're, feeding? The superior multiplier has been decreased. So if I'm reading this right, this is if you're ahead and you die, the other team doesn't get as much. And this is if you're behind and you die, they don't get as much, right? Wrong way? Am I flipped? Well, this is the superior multiplier. So this is less. This is for sure you're getting less for killing somebody who's like 3-0, 4-0, right? Because it's going down. The multiplier is going down. But I thought this multiplier was already a reduction multiplier. Like this is a reduction, right? This is more. Yeah, this is when you're ahead, right? Oh, wait, okay, I see what you guys are saying. This is talking about when you're behind and you get a kill, it's worth more. And this is talking about when you're ahead and you get a kill, it's worth less. Is that right? Can someone find the point in the Titan Talk where they break this down? Yeah, I mean, this is like a 10% increase, and this is like a 0.05% or 0.5% increase. Because I don't know what the original numbers are. That's the only reason I don't know what this is directly applying to. Because I don't even think I've ever seen their numbers talk about these two things. Runic Bomb. This is sick. Apparently, Runic Bomb can destroy the doors in the base permanently. So, like, if you want to be able to path in and dive and get different angles, you could just blow their door up now. If you can give me the link to the YouTube video, that'd be dope. This is cool. I just think this is a cool change. It's like 1 out of 10 games, you'll probably use it, but it'll be cool that one time. They said they think it is less rewarding for a high-level player in the game to kill someone 4 levels behind than the other way around. Okay, so it is. So if you're way ahead, you get less. If you're way behind, you get more. I don't like this part because I have a problem with you being 10-0 and dying once and then the other team's caught up. I really hate that. This, I think, is fine if you're killing the same people over and over again. Obsidian Dagger's buff is now 9 seconds when you use it without reviving. So if you use it to revive, it's 6. If you use it just as a buff, it is 9, which is pretty cool. It gives you more of a reason to use it as a buff. What's up, Partial? Thank you for the 9 months. Tempo, thank you for the 25 months. Tower bounties. Remove from tier 2 towers. What? Increase gold reward of the regular bounty from 15 gold to 30. So tier 2 towers aren't worth gold, but they put all the tier 2 tower gold on tier 1 towers. That's different. It's just the orbs. That's what I mean. The bonus gold from the orbs is no longer on tier 2 towers. It's only on tier 1 towers. They just doubled it. Interesting. Thank you, Tebo. Thank you, Art. Thank you, guys. Lane minions increase damage versus towers. All right, so they want games to end faster. They definitely want games to end faster. Tanker, thank you for the 8 months. Yeah, it looks like this is to incentivize getting a tower and then rotating and getting another tower, I think. That's my guess. Or like if you're split pushing, you just take a tower, you get more value out of it. Fire minions, increase damage versus minions. Okay. Reduce attack scaling coefficient versus minions of all structures. So structures do less to minions. Tier 1 tower, less health, less protections, less power, less pen. Yeah, we're gonna be 2 towers deep, boys. We're going deep. We're going as deep as possible. If you have 1 defense item, you're probably taking no damage from tier 1 tower. Same with tier 2. They increase the health of the Phoenix, decrease protections, decrease power, decrease pen, added a damage reduction effect when the Phoenix takes basic attack damage. What's up, guys? Thank you for the 60. A single hit of damage from a basic attack is reduced if the damage is greater than 2.5% of the Phoenix's max health. Wow. So Hydra's procs are worse, poly procs are worth more. Interesting. I wonder how this will really affect split pushing towers. The reduction starts at 0% when the incoming damage is equal to 2.5% and increases as incoming rises. Interesting. Yeah, it is like a version of Geb's passive on Phoenixes. Decreased health per second from 8 to 4. Initial health on respawn from 20% to 50%. Okay. Soul's getting this is the most micro nerf I've ever seen in my life, bro. Soul is busted as fuck. People suck at Soul, so you don't see it right now. But I promise you, she's busted as fuck. Her early game is trash though, like her very early game. Her mid game and late game are nuts, especially if she snowballs. It's insane. And then late game, she one-shots everything. Is Anami getting a nerf? This doesn't surprise me because apparently she's a really high win rate because she just wins lane. Decrease physical penetration per stack and then increase the cooldown of her dash. 17 seconds at first rank down to 15 instead of 15 at all. Cupid got a nerf. Heart bomb. We don't care about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You should be running aspect on Cupid anyway, so this is irrelevant. I don't think this affects Cupid in any way, shape, or form. This is crazy. Ul nerf, decrease buff duration from 5 seconds to 4 seconds on exposed weakness, decrease axe stance movement speed. What's up, Jones? I did not expect this. I felt like Ul was doing worse now than he was before. And then this motherfucker got another nerf. Decrease base stats from other items, so they nerfed the lamp. The lamp you should be selling anyway. So it used to be 17% stats, now it's 12 and it's going down to 9. You should sell this lamp. You should be incentivized to use your wishes before you could before you can get a tier 2 of your last item. And then when you can do that, make sure your wishes are gone, sell this lamp and get your tier 2 item. Hercules nerf, a 10 base damage nerf on the 1 and a 10 base damage nerf on the 2 is crazy. Oh, it's crazy, dude. The fact that they won't touch his passive tells me that they know the passive is the problem. They 100% know that the passive is an issue. And they're afraid to touch it and just kill him. Afro got a shift, which is kind of what I said the other day. Someone was like, how would you nerf Aphrodite? Decrease the buff from the 1. This is a slow decrease, which is fine. And then increase scaling on the 3, which would probably be higher, to be honest. Odin got a buff. 20 base damage late game. Initial damage is the same on the 1. Might increase pulse damage from 45 to 145 to 50 to 170. So this is a fair amount more damage. This is because the pulse is twice, right? So getting 50 extra damage. 50 extra damage is a lot. Ring of Spears, decrease cooldown by 10 seconds. I don't know if this is enough. Bacchus got a buff. Increase the heal on Chug by 40? Damn. It's 20 at rank 2? Rank 0? Rank 0? What the hell? Or rank 1, sorry. Belch of the Gods, increase damage per tick. From 20 to 80 to 25 to 85. What does it tick, like 8 times? That's a fair amount of damage. Susano buffs. What? These are on 50. I didn't even know Susano had 15-second cooldowns. Goodness gracious. This is his 2 and his 3, right? And then his ult. Increase max damage of Traveling Typhoon, 210 to 450 to 220 to 480. Increase scaling by 5%. CERN got a buff on Wild Hunt. I don't really know why Wild Hunt got buffed. And then Eruption cooldown decreased and slow increased. Early slow increase. It's still 40% max rank. It's 30% early. Okay. And then items didn't get touched. Magi's Cloak. You will build this on every god. Okay. Every god. Maybe not mages and hunters. Maybe mages and hunters. Probably mages and hunters. I don't know why you wouldn't build it on mages and hunters. Everyone else is 100% building this. The stats are insane for 2,400 gold. You have a minute beads, you have a 10 cooldown, and you have protect. Like, there's no reason not to go this every game. And then I don't know what a lifesteal build is going to look like. They're clearly trying to create mage ADCs. I don't know that that's going to happen, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, 60 seconds is nuts. This should be like 2 minutes minimum. Like, they should have started at 2 minutes, and then they should have seen if they needed it longer or shorter. Bancrofts is coming back. It's basically the same item, but it has less int. It's in 100 when you have max passive. This item only has 100 int in total. I'm not sold on lifesteal being back, but there's potential because there's Soul Gem, Typhon's rework, and then Bancrofts. We'll have to see how it compares to the other builds, like what the trade-offs are, and if sustain is worth. Soul Reaver getting another nerf. This is just the base per tick is getting nerfed. So the scaling was nerfed last patch. Now it's the flat damage or flat base damage that's nerfed. Here's the thing. Based on this, Heartseeker is better, but there's a Heartseeker nerf coming up. So we'll talk about that. Lifebinder has a longer cooldown and no longer gets cooldown off of kills assist. So it's just a 20-second cooldown. This is a pretty solid nerf, the Lifebinder. It's not insane. It's nice. I don't know. Olmec blue nerf. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm assuming this is the tier 2 item that builds in a Lifebinder. It has 1 less regen, so you won't go it at level 1. Totem of Death got a nerf. It's 1.5% less pen per stack, so it's 6 less pen. That's insane. 6% less pen. Executioner got a nerf. 6% less pen. Obshar got a nerf. 5% less pen. Titan's Bane got a nerf. 5% less pen. Now the question is, we know penetration was insanely valuable before. Does this mean that we need to build more pen? Do we need to throw in another penetration item into our builds? Or will power start to outweigh pen and we're just going to go back to 1 or 2 pen items? This is definitely them building up to making tanks tankier. That's what they're going for. Now, they said patch OB5, so the next patch after this one is the one where they want tanks to be good again. This is the beginning. Do they leave out Demonic Grip? Demonic Grip is no one's building it right now. I don't even think with these nerfs it becomes good. And Demonic Grip and Executioner don't stack, so I don't know. Maybe it did get nerfed. It's just not on here. I don't know. Heartseeker is 150 more gold. This is a fuck ton of gold now. It used to be affordable. Now it's not. Ratahuti lost 5% pen. Genji's passive got a buff. Got a cooldown buff, whatever. Warrior's Axe got more strength. More health. Sundering Axe got more HP heal. Bumbas decreased true damage on after casting ability from 20 to 10. So they nerfed Bumbas. Leather Cowl got 5 more strength. Reaper got 5 more strength. Divine Ruin debuff duration 6 seconds instead of 4. Brawl. These are terrible buffs to Divine and Brawlers. This should have just been standard. This isn't even a buff. This is just like a misplay, setup. Learning Bow increase duration of the healing debuff by 2 seconds. Enemies hit by this have their HP shields reduced by 50%. That wasn't on there before, right? Or was it? Increase projectile range from 8.8 to 10.5. Oh, Pharaoh's Curse is anti-shield now. Yo, so they added 2 anti-shield items. Okay. I wonder if this makes it so heroes or selflessness is not as good of a starter for supports, and they just always go the other one. Quality of life changes. All right. Just okay. I mean, this is gonna be interesting. That's a lot of little changes, like a ton of little dinky changes that are gonna affect the game in a way that like time is gonna have to tell. Woo! That patch is gonna be big. I'm excited for it.